If you guys do not know, I track hundreds of AI tools every month. And honestly, guys, they are literally just hype. But guess what? I actually found one that literally builds a full startup, database, payments, and all from a single sentence. You need to see this. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, as stated, welcome back to the channel. I would like to introduce you to none other than Mocha. You guys can see right here, you can actually bring your ideas to life, create beautiful websites with words and not code. You heard that correct. So you guys, once again, I'm not just going to tell you, I am actually going to show you. We are going to give Mocha a complex request to actually see if it generates a truly functional app. But not only that, you guys, I want you guys to understand it doesn't just generate a pretty landing page, it actually creates a back end and user login system automatically. Technically, it does this instantly, right? It's passed a test where most AI builders actually fail. So to get started, as mentioned, click that link down below, all right, and make sure you guys go to that sign in, all right. So we're actually going to go ahead and just kind of connect here. We're going to connect actually with our Google account so you guys can see exactly how simple and easy this is. Let's go through this again. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, once you officially log in, you guys are going to see that you do have a dashboard. All right, and that's where you're going to be able to see you got all apps, you got recent, you got start, you got general, you got subscription and billing, and then you're going to see everything right here. Not only that, up here we got dashboard, we got learn, and then we have spotlight. So the first thing we're going to do is go up here in the very top right where we can actually click on create new app. That is all you have to do. All right. And then after that, you guys are going to see that we do have the main prompt. So technically, this is the spot where you can input whatever you'd like to. So in this case, we're actually going to build a remote job board for AI developers that includes user authentication and searchable database. So that's exactly what we're going to do. All right. And after that, you guys can see over here, we have attached, we even have max, and we even have standard, and we even have private, and we have public. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this started. We're just going to go ahead and click this button right here. And you guys are going to see that it's technically going, right? It's working. It's magic. It is currently thinking. All right. So very important you guys understand exactly how this works. And as mentioned, it's probably going to take a few minutes. So let's get to it. Alrighty, guys. So literally, after just waiting a few minutes, I want you guys to see what Mocha has actually built for us. You guys can see right here, we got AI jobs dot remote. Find your next AI engineering role. So we can actually kind of scroll through here, and you guys can see everything that they have. So like filtered by skills. Not only that, you guys can see all of the different jobs and how easy it is to apply, but you can also see like the salary ranges and more, which is actually pretty cool. Now, taking a look up here, you guys can even see you can post a job and sign in as well, which is great. So I want you guys to understand that whenever it comes to building something like this, I mean, normally it requires a complicated stack of tools. So we're talking about things like Vercel, we're talking about Supabase, and we're talking about things like Clerk. All right. So remember that whenever it comes to Mocha, you guys, this is an all-in-one solution. So Mocha handles the backend, hosting, and authentication. All right. It handles all of that. So, guys, it's kind of like finding a cheat code that actually replaces five other subscriptions, but it does everything right here. All right. So if we actually take a look here, you guys are going to see here's my plan for your AI developer job board. You can see all the details, which is actually pretty cool. Not only that, you guys can see 9 changes made. Not only that, you can see what should I work on next. And we're actually going to tell this what it should do in just a few moments. Now, if we actually go up here, you guys will see that we have build, we have code, we got data, we got analytics, email settings, and more. So if we actually click on data, you guys are going to see it's going to pop up here in just a few seconds, but technically it automatically creates tables for you. So as an example, whenever people, sign up, create a profile, whatever the case may be, you guys can see over here, we have users. Okay. So right here, it says no users yet. Users will appear after logging in through the preview. So as I just told you, which is actually pretty cool. All right. So technically, if you'd like to, you can test this out, right? We can go over here to like post a job, right? You guys can see exactly how that works. Not only that, but as mentioned, like sign in as well. So this is actually pretty cool. Now, what we're going to do next is we're actually going to just kind of tell it something to do. We got two options here. We got A and B. So technically we can add database and backend for jobs, or we could set up user authentication with Google login, right? So technically we could do any of that. And I want you guys to understand that this right here is actually pretty cool. So if we actually just kind of click one of these, we're going to go to submit. And once again, you guys are going to see exactly how this works. So right now it is currently initiating, it's thinking, it's chatting, and you guys will see right here it's stating that it will add the database to the store jobs and create the backend endpoints to fetch them. All right, which is actually pretty cool. All right. So I want you guys to understand, this thing right here, you guys, it is top of the line. So since you guys saw exactly how that is done, now what if you kind of want to extract some information, let's say from another website? Well, we can actually do that. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that this is technically the killer feature, in my opinion. We're talking about what is known as the Mocha Fetch, right? So if we actually go up here again to create new app, right, we're going to go ahead and just paste this right here. But you guys can actually see this is kind of what blew my mind. So technically, you could use a URL to actually jumpstart your build by extracting data and structure from an existing site, as I just mentioned. All right. So technically, it eliminates the blank page problem entirely by turning a link into a structured app. All right, which is actually pretty cool. Okay. So once again, if you would like to, you have that first option that I showed you, or here is the other option. Okay. So all you got to do is do the exact same thing. You're going to be able to create a new app, right? Then you're going to go to this prompt. And you guys will see right here, we got rebuild the layout of this site and extract its public data to populate my database, right? And you guys can see right here that we do have a website, right? A URL, I guess I should say. Okay. So what we're actually going to do here, you guys, is we're actually going to go ahead and do the exact same thing, right? And you guys will see it's going to work its magic, right? So once again, it does take a little bit of time, right? A few minutes, and we'll catch back up. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. You guys could see that we do have our new integrated app that I think you guys will love, absolutely. But not only that, but I want you guys to understand that a tool is useless if it doesn't make money, which is very important. All right. Not only that, but I also want you guys to understand you can technically get some instant revenue from literally accepting credit cards within about, let's say, about 15 minutes. All right. So if we actually take a look here, once again, you guys will see that you have a lot of important things that you can do, especially for integrations. Once again, you have those prompts, but you can actually decide other things as well. So, for example, I went ahead and added here Stripe integration, and you guys will actually see it went ahead and added, where people can put these into their carts, which is actually pretty cool. But not only that, we can even do like a subscribe button, right? We can even add that on here as well. So I want you guys to understand created, you guys will see right there. Let's see, subscribe, right? So it's going to take here about a few seconds, but I want you guys to understand, people are definitely going to be able to subscribe as well, which is pretty dope. All right. So I want you guys to understand that. Okay. So if we actually just go over here, let's go ahead and just go to skip real quick. Yeah, pretty much that's all you have to do. All right. So you guys, very important. Okay. Make sure you guys check this out. All right, dive down into it. But not only that, once you start to have people start joining, you'll see over here that we do have what is known as email, which is very important. So I want you guys to understand whenever it comes to this, you guys, there's going to be a lot of things that you can actually do here. Okay. So they do have this built in email tool that actually lets you message your new users directly from this app, which is actually pretty dope in my opinion. Not only that, you guys, but the new advanced mode, it's actually pretty cool. especially for debugging and complex design changes. And not only that, you guys, but whenever it comes to the email part, once you guys understand that you can actually configure an internal email alert system that actually notifies you to your email whenever a new job posting is fetched, or let's say even added to the database, right? Obviously, it depends on exactly what you're working here. So in this case, you guys can see we got like Pokemon and stuff, right? So once again, a lot of things that you can actually do. Once again, just type in like subscribe button. You can do that, right? And just a lot of different things as mentioned. All right. So it's thinking, right? It's going to be initiating. And once again, you guys will see exactly how this works. All right. So pretty awesome opportunity here, you guys. I think you're definitely going to be able to learn a lot. Like I said in this video, super quick. All right. So make sure you guys check this out. Once again, Mocha, top of the line. All right. We're just waiting for the subscribe button, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. All right. So once again, all you got to do is use that little prompt. Okay. Type something in there, type in your idea. You can even extract data from a existing website, as I've already showed you. You guys saw how easy it was to integrate, right? Not only that, over here at the very top right, we got desktop, tablet, mobile, so you can see the overall interfaces. You can even see the coding, right? We even got the data, once again, analytics. We got the email, and then we even have settings, right? So very easy, very awesome. So you guys can see right now it's kind of working on its magic here, all right? So it says right here, I'll add a newsletter subscribe section to your shop so visitors can actually sign up for update. All right. So there you freaking have it, you guys. Right there's the subscribe. All right. So let me know exactly what you guys think. Big opportunity here. Alrighty, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to try the tool that's currently topping my list, then click the link down below to test Mocha's max mode before everyone else catches on. So make sure you guys smash at that like button, smash at that subscribe button, be sure to leave a comment, and as mentioned, check out that link down below in the description.